Is a little extension of the Ultimate Team MUT 101 that we do on this channel. Team of the Week, LaShawn McCoy and Calais Campbell are the guys. I've got a couple guys I like on defense, Sgibs. Offensively, this LaShawn McCoy. I think he's very, very good. Two things I will say. Number one, the 87 Barry, if you upgraded your GOAT, he's not that far off from the McCoy. I didn't initially want to get the Barry because I wanted to get the McCoy.
Yeah.
But now that McCoy's got a second one, but Barry got a second one, it's like, well, Barry's pretty close. LaShawn's 500K right now, so I like the Barry. And then if you dig into Cohen,
yeah, Cohen's good.
he athletically is he actually one faster speed than McCoy.
He's the dude.
He has the same agility. Now his everything else is 17 points less. Catching traffic, 17 less. Route running, 17 less. Spec catch, 17 less. Elusive, like 17 less. So he's not as good, but he's
tremendous for his
Darren Sproles' height.
What's his
super
cost?
Agile.
What's his coin cost?
Pennies.
Pennies?
Pennies.
That's why.
15K.
I mean, for the how much?
He's like 15K.
15.
I think so.
So that will come down.
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
You know, once next week happens. But
so all the twin guys go get him.
yeah, but this guy is tremendous for. Think about like if you have a very good team, he's still a lot of value for special teams. Could be value for a gun two back, right? You get two backs out there.
Yeah.
But he's a really good back, good speed. He reminds me a lot of like people like Latavius Murray because he was a kind of faster, bigger back. Like this guy's gonna be a very fast, shifty back. Great value for your team.
So I like it. Alex Smith, I like that he's all in the 80s, but I think the 82 throw power is a little bit low. Yeah. Thielen is pretty balanced, and in the future he could continue to get good. He's pretty rock solid in the 80s across the way. Like if you look at like an Aguilar, it's like he's not even close because look at he's in the low 60s
route
where
running, catching traffic is so
where
low.
Thielen's in the you might say well he's faster, but like Thielen's closer.
Thielen is trending to be a very dominant MUT player this year. Because like Nelson Aguilar, if you look at his ratings again,
he never make that up. He needs 20 items.
He needs so many items to become good. Where Thielen needs like 2-3 more.
Yeah.
2-3 more, and Thielen's up there. And same thing goes for LaShawn McCoy.
Oh
like
my
that,
gosh.
like that McCoy.
Yeah.
Like you really want that McCoy to have a couple good more weeks, right? Like,
so that's what I like on offense. Defensively, same thing. Tremaine Johnson Gibbs. This is a guy who is now on the right path, right? It's always like how many team of the weeks can you get if you're Tremaine Johnson? So he's 85 speed, so that's going to keep trending. He's 6'2". He's balanced in man and zone, and his hit power's already 78, and he's a corner.
Right.
So Tremaine Johnson, you are now on the right track.
You got to think if he gets 2 more team of the weeks or whatever.
You'll be
you're gonna look at his speed will now be
89,
like 87,
91.
right?
Yeah. So really like Tremaine Johnson as like I don't necessarily love this one. It's very good,
right?
But I like what it sets up for the future. Mosley,
I love Mosley.
It's pretty good.
The
He'll be a little bit faster. But
he's fine, but his role is that you want him to be a inside run stuffer. I would probably play him at the defensive end and then drop into coverage because he's got great block shed and like that 89 block shed's good value there. That's good value. You're gonna have to pay for.
Campbell's a little slow. I think you either you get your Twitch Prime Reggie White, slide him into DT, or you go for the Mean Joe.
You gotta put him at D tackle
because he's gonna cost a lot. It's a lot of coins though for a master.
You can't put him at the end.
No.
I don't think it's gonna hurt you too much if you have to drop him in the zone.
TJ Watt, I'll just call him out because I think he's got back-to-back team of the weeks.
He's a very good player.
And he was one of the legacy guys, the loyalty guys. So he's pretty ferocious.
How's
he's
Shaq
up
Barrett?
there.
He's notoriously good coverage.
He's usually Shaq usually has a decent like rush move. I don't
Yeah,
think he quite started there.
love it.
There's not a ton of
EJ Gaines. He could be. Is he?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. 85, but this is the man zone's too low once you get down in there. So those are the dudes that I would look to. Oh, this one other player here, I would say you could check out. So Corey Moore.
Yeah.
So for salary cap folks, last week I sent you guys. I said, hey, you got to check out TJ Green and you got to check out Lonnie Valentine. Those are your salary cap safeties.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's still true because guys are noticing how important zone coverage is. But Corey Moore is not quite as good as Green or Valentine, but he's not as
Still 6'2".
So he has 65 zone coverage, where the other two guys have 58. The other two guys will have 85 speed. He's at 83, and they have the big hitter trait, and he doesn't. But he's very similar to those two guys.
He's that mold.
Yeah, if you had him, if you have those three dudes as your safeties, you're looking pretty good.
Yep.
In a salary cap situation. So check that out.
I mean, my biggest mover though, you gotta go Cohen. I think that's the biggest value.
Oh yeah, you
so
you
far.
go get this guy.
He's the guy. He's the guy that you go get for team of the week.